What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Idle Heroes. Today we're on the old daddy account, the Daddy Moog account. I don't know if I want to keep him. I don't know, I'm on the fence. Whatever, that's not important. Not at all important. Today what we're going to do is a couple of things. One, I do kind of want to break through and just knock out this boring portion of the event to get it done. And plus it gives me a Rosa copy, which I do kind of want to build on here to test out and kind of see how it works with the PvE team compared to Cruz. We'll kind of see how that goes later down the road. So we're going to knock that out, but also on this account, we have a hot 194 super chips, which is a butt lot of super chips, an absolute ton. I just don't use them very often because I can never get something on the wheel that I really want or need. Today we got a Cruz, which strangely enough on this account, I only have enough to 10-star Cruz. I never got the extra copies to take them beyond 10. On the other account, I've got like 47 Cruzes, ridiculous. Could just send those over here, just drop them in a little mailbox, FedEx them to myself. That'd be great, but we can't do that, so I guess I gotta shoot for them on the super wheel. Any hoodles, we're just gonna go ahead and knock out that. Actually, before we do that, let's go in the Aspen dungeon real fast. I'm gonna get me some of these doohickeys here. Boop. I could get more casino chips. Don't think I need to, but I had some pretty good offers there, and I was really broke on gems. So I was like, you know, what could I do? I mean, I could run to a value pack, and I could pick up some extra spins, some super chips, and 5,000 gems. And I was like, is that really something I want to do? And the answer was obviously nay. Nay, it was not. So instead, I mean, I could have went to the monthly packages and bought something like this, which is still a really solid value. I mean, comparatively to other things. But I just wanted the gems itself, so I went over here and I bought my first double package. If you guys don't know, these suck. Like, don't buy these. The double is okay. It's like it's an okay value, like in perspective of the game. But in terms of like just buying 5,000 gems for $100, it's a terrible deal. It's actually a really stupid deal, and you shouldn't do it. Because you can, if you're going to spend $100, you can get the exact same amount of gems plus extra crap here, or you could go over here and you could do, 5,000 gems plus extra crap here. So it's just never a good idea. But for the first time purchase, I got like 14,000 gems out of it, and I was like, well, I mean, it's not the greatest value, but it'll let me buy some crap from the Aspen, so we did that. With that said, let's jump in here and just kind of blast through this. I'll probably go until I get the 4-star hero and then just refresh the wheel because I have pretty bad gold on this one anyway. And if you don't have a high gold on your casino wheels, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's obviously not the best thing either. So we're going to shoot for that, get that 4-star hero, and then try to refresh the wheel with something with a little bit better gold. And I'll probably just spin to win from there. I'm not really worried about trying to maximize the 4-star heroes I get on this account. I've got buttloads of them. Absolute loads of butt. So not even a problem. We're just going to keep going. I think we have to stop at like 100 and... Ah, crap. I had it mathed out, and now I forgot it. It was like 100 and something. When we have 100 something chips left, we'll just go ahead and end it off and see where we're at. Like 104? 112? I don't know. We'll see. We'll get there. There we go. There's the 4-star here. That's really what I wanted. Let's go ahead and refresh this. We can get on the wheel here. 250k gold. I think I can get to 375. I'm like 14% sure that it goes 125, 250, 375 for me. If you guys don't know, your wheel is kind of dedicated to your level, like it's tied to your level. If you have a really high level, your loot goes up. If you're really new to the game, you won't see big numbers. I guess those are kind of big numbers for you guys. For me, I've got like 500 million gold, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, look at that. Double drop. Both the gears. Gimme. I might refresh this wheel again. I don't know. It seems kind of... I don't really need the gold that bad. Like I do. Like you always need gold, but I don't know if it's worth wasting gems to get a slightly better amount of gold. We'll probably just spin this one out. We'll just go ahead and go nuts with it. Maybe grab a Dragon Slayer out of it. You never know. Look at that. That's what I like to see. That's actually not what I like to see, but it works. Actually, what I really like to see is those. Them artifact foods, that's what you want. Those are good. Those are good, because it's actually kind of hard to level up artifacts, especially if you're a free-to-play player. This is like the best place in the world to get your artifacts for upgrading your artifacts, so little heads up there. I know people always bash on the Wishing Well event, like, no, it's not the most exciting event in the world in terms of like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. But it does have some really nice advantages it brings to your account, and as easy as it is to complete, it's one of those things, it's like, there's no real reason not to push for a completion on it. Getting the artifacts alone is great. All the gold you rack up over the course of spinning is fantastic. It really helps you keep progress rolling. Plus, you do have a small chance at a 5-star, so that's not a bad deal. You're always going to get the extra loot from the event as well, so you're grabbing profit orbs, you're getting some super chips to try for another elite hero. It's just, like I said, it's not exciting, but it is, I would say, pretty important, especially for lower spenders or free-to-play players. This is a really important event because it's really easy to do, and it gives you pretty good stuff back. So it's worth. It's, in my opinion, if I were to play an account free-to-play, I would skip heroic summons every time to buy casino chips. And you'd be like, well, that's just stupid. Not really. If you look at the cost it takes to complete an actual heroic summon event and actually make it all the way through, it is ridiculously expensive. Like, it's crazy. It takes like I don't know, like 30-something thousand gems, maybe more, I can't remember. Not off the top of my head, I don't know it. But it's a lot. It's a huge amount. Those are catered toward people that spend money. If I were looking for the best progress, I would be pushing for casino events to get my profit orbs and trying to chain together as many orbs as I could so I could focus in a single faction in the next orb event and kind of knock out some actual progress on my team, rather than leaving it up to the RNG and hoping that the heroic summon event dropped me what I needed. Because you can get shafted. You can drop all the heroic summons in the world and get pretty much nothing. But if you go in orbs, even if you don't get a 5-star, which is god-awful terrible luck, you're still getting a bunch of 4-stars in the right faction to fuse up to 5-stars to make food. So I'm a big orb fan. I think they're probably the best thing you can spend your gems on as a early or free-to-play player. Even I still do it. I like them. Me gusta. So there we go. I think that's the entire event. It was. Give me all that stuff. Relics, coins, orbages. That was a... Look at that. Over 200 super coins. It's time. It is time to get a cruise. If we get a cruise, because I have so many extra gems, and I'm a dirty spender who spends on things, I will refresh the wheel a couple times maybe to find something better to spin for again. But if you guys don't know, the odds of nabbing a hero off the super wheel, at 0.55%, it's like 1 in 180, something like that. So it's not a good chance. Now you can get lucky. I had 60 spins a while back. I think there's a video of it, where I pulled like 2 5-star heroes in 60 spins, which is crazy RNG. It doesn't happen very often. But like I said, it's not super duper, happening on the super wheel. The super wheel is still, in my opinion, every time, without fail, if I'm like, the super wheel really blows one, it's like, hey, let's give him the hero on the first 10 bomb and really make him eat his words. I promise it's not that good. It is not this good. Oh my gosh, game, whatever. Corpse Demon, I don't really want a Corpse Demon. I don't need him. We'll refresh a little bit. Margaret, I don't want Margaret either. Melassa, I really don't want Melassa. We're going to blow through so many stupid gems here, it's ridiculous. Mickey? No. Margaret again? Come on. Come on, game. Bloodblade. If I want to build a Bloodblade, I can build a Bloodblade. We'll do it. We'll go for it. I'm not really super worried about building Bloodblade, but if I can get, like, orbs, this is why I really wanted to spend them, is the orbs, man. Orbs are great. Plus, you get a little Monster Bloods, quite a bit of gold. I got the chance to get some more heroic summons, which I obviously need for the next heroic summon event. But also, on top of that, get some orange shards out of there, which is not bad. Some exclusive reds, not as important. I actually don't use any exclusive reds really anymore. I lied, I do. I use a couple. The reduced damage ones. Also get some dark 4-star shards, which isn't a bad deal either. I cannot believe it always does that. It's like, oh, this super wheel kind of sucks. Don't get too hyped up about it. And it's like, oh, here's your 5-star. Look at that though, triple profit orbs. That's not bad. That's 1,500 gems sitting right there on your screen. That's why I like it. Now, the problem with super chips, if you do look at the overall, it's like, what is it, 500 for every 2? So there's like 2,500 gems worth of super chips spun right there. Oh, that's a lot. Whatever. But I only got back, 15, 16.5, and then this is just gold and monster blood. So in my opinion, there's not really a gem value to those, personally, because you can't really buy them with gems. I guess you could maybe somewhere. I don't know. But I really don't value them that highly because you get them for free in the campaign. So, I mean, for 2,500 gems worth, I got like 16.5, and that's a good pool. So that's why I never, like, if you have extra gems, do not spend them on the super wishing coins. Absolutely never, never, never. Just don't do it. Spend them on the regular wishing coins, profit orbs, or the heroic summons. Do not waste them on these things here. They are not worth. Absolutely not worth. Look at that. In all that spin, we got 1 dark 4-star hero and then just loot. Now, I've got like 500,000 monster blood. I don't need more of it. But if I can get, like I said, the main reason I want to spin them out is like, oop, there we go. Orange shards, those are pretty good. I do like those. But the orbs is mainly, and the scrolls is what I'm really shooting for. If I get the 5-star hero, fantastic. I might actually even refresh the wheel because I'm not that worried about the 5-star hero. And I'd rather just get another orange artifacts. We'll do that. We'll just blast through that Kamath. I really hate Kamath. We're not going that way. Bloodblade again. Ha ha ha. The game knows. The game knows. And also, don't waste your gems on refreshing the super wheel. This is something I do because I is stupid. I mean, also I'm making a video. You know, if you're not getting paid back to do it, do not do it. Not worth. But in this case, like I said, I'm making a video, I'm doing it for the content, so it's okay if I waste a few gems. But at home, just keep in mind, that is dumb, and you should not do it. Don't do it at home. Well, that was a pretty good spin. A few heroics out of that. Do I want to leave a couple super chips alive? No. You know what makes a better title? Not 190 super chip spun, but 200. That makes a better title, so we're going to go for that. That's what we're going to do. More profits. We're getting a decent amount of orbs out of this. Of course, we had, what is 200 of those cost? Is it 50,000 gems? Good lord. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot of gems worth of super chips getting blown right here. But whatever. Not a big deal. That's what you get them for. You get them so you can spend them. We're probably making a buttload of gold right now, too. Probably should have made it like a little mental note of what I had before. But, whatevs. We'll go down. We'll leave the 2, the little extra 2. Look at that, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope. Thought it was going to be something great. It's just exclusive reds. Ugh. Not important. Not important at all. Oh, I really would like with this last 10 bomb to at least get the orange shards to make that refresh worth it. Whoop. It's going to be a thing. I know it. It's going to happen. Don't even have to look. Okay, I lied. I was really believing there. I was like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It didn't happen. But we've made... Well, we got one 5-star hero, which is about... Hey, we were within the realm of the RNG. We pulled one 5-star hero out of 200 super chips. And this is like, again, just driving it home. Do not buy these. Do not ever buy these. Ever, not even once. They're not worth it. If you're like, oh, look at the super wheel. There's a hero I won on it. The odds of you wasting 500 gems on 2 chips and actually getting it is so abysmally low, it's not worth it. It just is a waste. Now, that one dude 1 in a billion times is going to be, oh, look, it happened for me. It's the best. Okay, someone out there might get really lucky. You probably won't. Statistics say you will get shafted. So do not shaft yourself. It is not worth. Just say, you know what, instead of buying these, I'm just going to waste those 500 gems right here, buy the profit orb. That has a better return value, in my opinion, than 2 super chips in 90% of cases. So just, now if there was a super chip event, which for some reason there still isn't, if you have a regular Wishing Well event, why is there not even like a secondary event, or why not have the main event be super wishing event and the sub event be the regular wishing coin? No idea why that's not a thing. It actually baffles my mind that something so simply obvious for even the devs, like that makes you money. Why is that not an event? I don't know. I don't run things over at DH headquarters. If I did, it would be a different game. But anywhoos, ooh, 657 million gold. We blasted through some of that. How's our monster situation look? Now we got 300,000. A little over. That's enough to fully max a monster right there, I believe. Maybe a little bit more than enough. Plus, we have enough gold. I'm waiting for that Phoenix monster to hit, but look at those orbs. I think we had 188 to start with. We got 8 from the event, so that's 196. We pulled nearly 20. Wait. We pulled almost, was it 25, 26? I don't know. Math is hard. We pulled a lot of stinking orbs out of that. That's not bad. Plus, look at our heroic summons. 1237 now. We are getting ready, peeps. Absolutely ready for when the next events hit. When the new hero drops in April in the heroic summon event, this dude's going to get a copy. It's going to be a thing. And also, over here, 222, we're almost at a triple completion in orbs, and I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I don't know if I want to push it for 9-star foods to get my Bell Rain to E3, which is probably the better option that I could go for. Or if I want to go just wonky and stupid and drop a triple completion in Light and Dark. Not that this is a PvE account, so it's not super important, but I do hear that Asmodel's getting a rework. He's getting a rework. So he may not suck nearly as bad as he currently does. He's not like the worst hero in the game, but for a light hero, he's a complete waste of a build right now. So like I said, if you've got a bunch of Asmo copies laying around or you've got an E3, hold off on getting rid of him just for right now in case he does get reworked next week or next month. He might turn into a really solid hero. Is he going to compete with Ada? I doubt it, but that's one thing I think the game could really do. When it came to light and dark units, I feel like that's a position of the game where you could make pretty much any hero really viable, other than like Dark Arthidal and Gurki, because they're obviously the easiest ones to get. But really, anything from Asmodel down, or anything from Sleepless down, you could turn into a hyper viable unit because they're still really hard to build. It's no easier really to build Aspen than it is to build Sleepless. Like they have, well, unless he drops in the Shelter mission, which does happen, I guess, occasionally. But either way, any of these heroes, they're all rare. They're all really rare heroes. You could make each and every one of these heroes better than every other regular faction hero. And yes, you would make good versus evil dominant, but it already is. And on top of that, it's a good moneymaker for the devs. If you're not a super big whale, who cares if people in PvP that spend $10,000 have beaten you? Get over it. You didn't spend any money, you shouldn't be beating them, okay? If you beat someone who spent $10,000 and you spent $0, either they have failed at life or you have cheated. But either way, like I said, you could make Light and Dark just crazy strong. You could. And it wouldn't really unbalance the game too much, because most of your light spenders, medium spenders, we mainly focus in PvE, because that's the part of the game that doesn't matter if someone has spent $10 billion and you've spent $10. You can still, over time, keep up in the area and do good boss damage, and there's no like big penalty for not spending. Whereas when it comes to PvP, if you're not spending, you're not in the top. It ain't gonna be a thing. So anyways, I think they could definitely do a big rework in Light and Dark and make it more viable, because like it's just dumb. Like you get Ada, and Ada is now like the only unit that matters in a light-based team. Whereas, you know, why not buff Faithblade, buff Michelle? Like they're gonna buff Asmo. Hopefully, make him really good. Don't make him like, oh, he's better than he was. Don't do a Bade. That's what I'm saying. Don't do a Bade / Starlight rework of Asmo and make him like, oh, he's better than before, but he's still nowhere near the meta. And that's kind of, in my opinion, that doesn't make any sense. You know, what's the point of reworking a hero in Light and Dark that takes forever to build if it's still not going to be viable in game? So that would just be my advice. Like if you're going to do it right. But outside of that, there's really not much else to do. I just wanted to kind of knock that. I mean, I could go through and blast out the Shelter mission, but that's honestly kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? What we could do is I've made some upgrades to the team, and I haven't tried to fight the tower in a while, because King Barton's destroyed me. I have no crowd control in my team, really, so I just get wrecked by a lot of things. So we're going to try to take them down. We're going to try to make them regret the day they was born. I don't know if Deer or Wolf. We'll try Wolf to start with, see how that works out. And then we'll just kind of, I don't know, play it by ear. We'll play it by ear, and if we win, we win. If we lose, well, then we lose. That's it. That's it for us. King Barton's just super annoying. Look at all the damage he does just right out the gate. Ugh. Did I really not block a single hit with my Shia there? I don't know if I agree with that. Oh, look, we're just getting absolutely pooped on right now. Just getting absolutely destroyed. Oh yeah, Valkyrie's dead. 100%. Look at that. Like, what in the absolute butthole? 13 million damage from a flame strike? What? What? Wiggity what now? Do not agree. Strongly disagree. And then you get people like Aiden. I don't think Aiden has any natural precision, and my Shia wasn't blocking it. Now, maybe we just need to swap to a Deer, make ourselves a little more tankified, and try it again. But like I said, I don't know, the tower kind of blows. When you don't have crowd control, the high end of the tower becomes a huge pain in the Batowski. Or if you're not running like Aspen, Ada, meta crap that just destroys everything anyways, it gets a little tough. Does Aiden have precision now? I feel like he must have some precision, and I just missed it. Okay, we're doing slightly better this time. Can we keep it up? Oh, no, everybody's dying now. Everybody's dying now. Sigmund's still going, though. Sigmund doesn't care. There we go, we killed a couple people. Can we make it happen? Can it be a thing? Oh, hey. Okay, I think we're going to make it happen. Get wrecked on, Heartwatcher. It was just a fluke first time, okay? Wolf, obviously not the ideal monster for that situation. And now we pooped on him. But look at this. We beat wave 515. We get a 4-star piece of armor. Like, if you beat wave 515, the last thing you need is this. Okay, you don't need it at all. Like, I have 5- and 6-star gear on everything and class-specific gear on most things. This is useless. Like, the rewards really need a revamp in the tower. And honestly, like, having it a one-time completion and never being able to do it again or go back and fight things again, like, it's kind of useless. Like, the tower is primarily useless, especially late game. The rewards you get are kind of butt, and the fact you can never do them again, there's no farming it. Like, you can't beat that wave and then go beat it again every week or something. Like, let it have like a refresh on the wave. At least you beat something. It's just, I don't know. The tower needs a big rework. Will it get one? God only knows. We should probably take down this Asmo wave before Asmo gets buffed, because you never know. It might be like, oh, he was really easy before, and now he's a bossy brew. So we'll see. We'll see if we can't make it through this one. We'll probably just call it a day. It won't be the longest video we've ever done, but there wasn't a lot going on right now. I'm kind of waiting, because if you guys are waiting for the E2 Bade, it's coming. I think it's coming tomorrow. But the PvP account didn't have monthly refresh until tonight, so I couldn't really do my 9-star fusions without. Oh my gosh, what just happened to my soul? Nothing good. Nothing good happened. That's what happened. I hate you all. I want you all to know that. You all suck. We're not friends. I hope you all die 1,000 deaths. Benny Hoodles, mid-tier account, or the PvP account, did not get monthly refresh right away. And if I fused up 9-star heroes, it wouldn't make a lot of sense, because I wouldn't get anything back for it. It'd be kind of just wasted. So I figure, hey, why not just wait till monthly refresh, then fuse my 9-star heroes up, get some of that monthly quest stuff done at the same time, get some gold back, get some relics for it, and then we'll just go ahead and make E2 Bade and kind of play around with him and have a good time. So that's probably coming up tomorrow, because you voted. The people have voted, and the vote said go. Gosh, this is just ridiculous. Can you please kill somebody? I mean, somebody needs to die, and it doesn't need to be us. We've been dying like no one's business. There we go. Get the heals. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah. I smell victory on the horizon. Nothing like some good old RNG to win you a battle. Let's go ahead and 2 times this, because Sleepless will not solo tank my team. If he does, I will cry. That's right. Get wrecked on. We're amazing. We're not amazing at all. We are so mediocre, it's unbelievable. This account is just rough. I'm not even gonna lie about things. This account is rough. It's my oldest account, but it's the account I made all of my mistakes on. Like from the day one, way back in the day. All the mistakes right here. You're looking at the culmination of a lifetime of mistakes. A lifetime of Idle Heroes mistakes. And that's kind of why I like building the other accounts, because I can go on the other account, my second account, my PvP account, and I don't really make nearly the amount of mistakes I made on this one, so I progress much, much faster. And then you go to the new mid-tier account, and even though I'm building crappy heroes, the progress is still much smoother, much quicker, because I know what I'm doing now. I'm not like a complete moron. Do I still make mistakes? Absolutely. Everybody does. Nobody is the perfect gamer, at least not that I've met. So, don't worry about it too hard. Don't beat yourself up. If you make mistakes, it's okay. You will have plenty of time to make other accounts that don't make mistakes. Just learn and have a good time. That's what gaming's all about, having a good time. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Not a whole lot of hot action going on, but a buttload of super chips getting spent. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And I will see you guys in the next one.